Welcome to the underbelly, where power is a currency more valuable than gold. Here, fortunes are forged in the crucible of risk, and every move is calculated. Discretion is the name of the game in this shadowy world. Trust is a commodity more precious than diamonds, given sparingly and earned through unwavering loyalty. The allure of easy money is a siren song, but the underbelly is no place for the faint of heart. One wrong move, one miscalculation can spell disaster. The initial influx of illicit funds into the legitimate financial system is a delicate operation. The key to successful placement lies in blending in, becoming invisible against the backdrop of legitimate financial activity. Cash, the lifeblood of the underworld, is both a blessing and a curse. The savvy money launderer understands the need to strike a delicate balance. Once the initial hurdle of placement is cleared, the next challenge lies in obscuring the trail of dirty money. The key to successful layering lies in creating a complex web of transactions. Every step in the placement stage leaves a footprint. The meticulous money launderer understands the importance of covering their tracks. Layering, the heart of money laundering, is where the true artistry of financial deception comes alive. Shell companies blend seamlessly into the global financial landscape, creating a convoluted paper trail. Offshore havens offer sanctuary to those seeking to shield their wealth from prying eyes. Setting up offshore accounts and trusts becomes a crucial step in the layering process. In the digital age, speed is a weapon. The rapid movement of funds across borders has become a powerful tool for obfuscation. For all its sophistication, money laundering is ultimately a human endeavor. Greed and carelessness can unravel even the most meticulously crafted schemes. Section 1. The Art of Reincarnation. Transforming dirty money into legitimate wealth. Integration, the final act in the money laundering play, is where the illusion becomes reality. Dirty money, having been scrubbed clean through a series of complex transactions, re-enters the legitimate economy, disguised as the proceeds of legitimate business ventures or investments. It's a delicate dance, requiring a careful touch and a convincing performance to avoid arousing suspicion. The goal of integration is to create a plausible explanation for the origin of the funds, one that can withstand scrutiny from tax authorities, financial institutions, and law enforcement agencies. This often involves investing the laundered money in legitimate businesses, real estate, luxury assets, or financial instruments, effectively integrating it into the mainstream economy. The challenge lies in making these investments appear legitimate, supported by a credible paper trail and a convincing backstory. Fabricating invoices, creating shell companies with seemingly legitimate business activities, and forging financial records are common tactics employed to create this illusion of legitimacy. The success of integration hinges on blending in, on becoming indistinguishable from the countless other investors and entrepreneurs who operate within the bounds of the law. The money launderer must become a master of disguise, shedding their criminal skin and assuming the persona of a respectable member of society. Section 2. The high life beckons. The allure and peril of conspicuous consumption, the allure of wealth, of the lifestyle that money can buy, is a powerful motivator for those involved in money laundering. Having gone to great lengths to conceal their ill-gotten gains, they're often tempted to flaunt their newfound wealth, indulging in extravagant purchases and living a life of luxury. Conspicuous consumption, however, can be a double-edged sword. While it may satisfy a desire for status and recognition, it also attracts unwanted attention, raising red flags with authorities who are always on the lookout for signs of unexplained wealth. Purchasing expensive assets, luxury cars, yachts, mansions, jewelry, without a visible source of legitimate income is a surefire way to attract scrutiny. Tax authorities, financial institutions, and law enforcement agencies are all trained to spot these discrepancies, and an investigation can quickly unravel even the most carefully crafted money laundering scheme. The savvy money launderer understands the importance of discretion, of delaying gratification, and resisting the urge to flaunt their wealth. They know that true success lies in maintaining a low profile, in blending in with the crowd, and avoiding any behavior that might attract unwanted attention. Section 3. Building a facade. Creating a cover story for your ill-gotten gains. Integration requires more than just disguising the source of the funds. It demands the creation of a believable narrative, a cover story that explains the sudden influx of wealth. This narrative must be carefully crafted, internally consistent, and supported by documentation to withstand scrutiny. One common tactic is to create a fictitious business, complete with a business plan, financial statements, and even a physical presence. This allows the money launderer to deposit funds into bank accounts under the guise of business income, effectively legitimizing the money trail. Another approach is to purchase existing businesses with clean records, using them as fronts to launder illicit proceeds. The money launderer can then manipulate the business's financial records to make it appear as though the illicit funds are generated through legitimate business activities. The key is to create a story that is both plausible and difficult to disprove. The more layers of deception, the harder it becomes for authorities to unravel the truth. Every detail matters, from the nature of the business to the source of its customers and suppliers. Section 4. The long game, maintaining the illusion of legitimacy. Integration is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process. Maintaining the illusion of legitimacy requires constant vigilance, adapting to changing regulations, and staying one step ahead of the authorities. Money launderers must be prepared to answer questions about their business dealings, provide documentation to support their claims, and withstand audits from tax authorities and financial institutions. Any inconsistencies or discrepancies in their story can raise red flags and lead to a more thorough investigation. The digital age has brought about new challenges and opportunities in the world of money laundering. While technology has made it easier to move money across borders and create complex financial transactions, it has also made it easier for authorities to track and analyze financial data. The money launderer of today must be tech-savvy, understanding the intricacies of digital currencies, online payment platforms, and the dark web. They must also be aware of the latest anti-money laundering regulations and technologies employed by governments and financial institutions to combat financial crime. It's a constant game of cat and mouse, where the stakes are high and the margin for error is razor thin. The perils of isolation. Why going solo is a recipe for disaster. The allure of secrecy can be intoxicating. Limiting individuals privy to the operation is natural, but this desire for control can lead to critical errors and downfall. Money laundering demands a diverse skill set. Handling everything alone is like navigating a minefield blindfolded. Experts provide invaluable guidance. They help structure transactions and navigate international finance. Seeking expert counsel is an investment in self-preservation. The thrill of a successful money laundering operation, of transforming dirty money into seemingly legitimate wealth, can be intoxicating. It's a seductive feeling, one that can easily lead to complacency, arrogance, and ultimately a reckless disregard for the very principles that ensured initial success. The temptation to overreach, to push the boundaries of what's possible, can be overwhelming. The desire for more wealth, more power, more influence can cloud judgment, leading to increasingly risky ventures and a blatant disregard for the subtle dance of discretion that's essential for long-term survival. The most successful money launderers, however, understand the art of restraint. They recognize that true success lies not in amassing a fortune overnight, but in building a sustainable system, one that can withstand scrutiny and generate wealth over time without attracting undue attention. This requires a disciplined approach, a willingness to forego short-term gains for long-term stability. It means resisting the urge to live beyond one's means, to flaunt wealth conspicuously, and to engage in activities that might draw the attention of authorities. The true masters of the game understand that the key to longevity lies in blending in becoming invisible against the backdrop of legitimate wealth creation. The digital age, with its lightning-fast transactions, has become both a playground and a minefield for money laundering. The internet offers unprecedented opportunities for obfuscation and an ever-growing arsenal of detection tools. The savvy money launderer must be a digital alchemist, adept at manipulating the online world. They use VPNs to mask their location, creating a digital smokescreen. Online payment platforms become conduits for moving money across borders. These platforms allow rapid fund transfers, making it difficult to track the money trail. The digital alchemist exploits systems with fake identities and shell accounts. E-commerce platforms have become unwitting accomplices in money laundering. The volume of transactions and anonymity disguise the origin of illicit funds. High-value goods can clean dirty money, transforming it into legitimate profits. Cryptocurrencies promise decentralization, anonymity, and secure transactions. They offer a digital currency seemingly detached from government oversight. However, this anonymity is often a misconception. Transactions are pseudonymous but leave a permanent digital trail. Every movement of funds is recorded on the blockchain. Money launderers use complex networks to obscure transactions, yet law enforcement is adept at tracking these activities. The cryptocurrency conundrum is a high-stakes gamble with significant risks. The world of money laundering is a high-stakes game of chess, where every move is calculated, every decision weighed against the potential consequences. It's a game played in the shadows under the constant threat of exposure, where victory is often measured in the ability to evade detection, to stay one step ahead of the authorities. The truly successful money launderer understands that their work is never done. The moment they become complacent, let their guard down, or succumb to the allure of greed, the delicate house of cards they have constructed can come crashing down around them. The authorities are relentless, their methods becoming more sophisticated by the day, their reach extending further into the digital realm with each passing year. Financial intelligence units armed with powerful analytics tools and access to vast troves of data are constantly on the lookout for suspicious patterns, for the telltale signs of money laundering that betray even the most carefully crafted schemes. International cooperation between law enforcement agencies is stronger than ever, creating a global dragnet that makes it increasingly difficult for criminals to find safe havens for their ill-gotten gains. The digital age, while offering new avenues for obfuscation, has also made it easier for authorities to connect the dots, to follow the money trail across borders and through a labyrinth of transactions. The anonymity that once shielded money launderers is fading, replaced by a growing sense of vulnerability, a constant awareness that the walls are closing in. The life of a money launderer is a paradox, a constant dance between the thrill of success and the terror of exposure. They operate in a world where the line between right and wrong is blurred. The rewards can be immense. The ability to transform dirty money into legitimate wealth is a powerful motivator. It drives individuals to take extraordinary risks, but this lifestyle comes at a steep price. The constant fear of detection and the knowledge that their empire could crumble takes a heavy toll. They become prisoners of their own success, forever looking over their shoulders. The irony is that laundering money only serves to further taint those involved. Their lives become increasingly intertwined with the criminal underworld. The legacy of a money launderer is often one of fleeting wealth and profound emptiness.